Y'all ask me all the time where I buy my dresses. And honestly, that's kind of what inspired today's video. Because over the last year and a half, I've become a lot more intentional about what I bring into my home. And I realized that mindset has completely changed the way I shop for clothes. I don't want a closet full of stuff anymore. I want a closet full of pieces that I genuinely love to wear. So today, we're going through my wardrobe, and every single piece is going into one of three categories.
The first category is easy. If I don't wear it or don't really like it, it's getting donated. There's no point in taking up space in my closet when someone else could love it and actually use it. The second category is what I think most of us probably have a lot of. These are the pieces that I do wear. There's nothing wrong with them, but they're not necessarily my favorites either. So I'm going to keep them for now and slowly replace them over time with pieces that I love more. And then the third category is my favorite category. The pieces I absolutely love, the ones that make me feel beautiful, and the ones that I'm always reaching for. These are the clothes that most feel like me, and they are definitely staying. And while we're going through everything, I'm also finally going to answer the question I get all the time about where I buy my clothes and my dresses from.
Okay, so we are starting off round one with this cute pink sequin off the shoulder dress. It is from Eloquy. I love this dress. I feel like it's me. It's pink with sequins. It's fun. It's girly. I actually wore this dress to our Daughters of the King banquet we had at church. I'll try to insert you guys a picture, and it's going to be staying in my wardrobe. This next dress is from Ivy City Co. I think it would make a super cute New Year's dress. However, the top is really loose on me, and I don't like that. Unfortunately, I bought it on clearance, so I was unable to return it. It's got a little bow on the sleeve, and you can see that it's just kind of loose. I don't like that. And it's sat in my closet for, I think, at least like 3 years now. So it's got to go, and it's going to be donated to someone else who may get some love out of it. Alright, now I might have a few people get upset about this one because every time I wear this dress, I get so many compliments. This dress is from Torrid, and it's pretty much a maxi on me. I'm 5'4". I always get compliments on this dress, and I do like it, but I will say it's not my favorite. I'll give you guys a little skin. I wear this dress, but because it's not a favorite, it's going in the category keep, but eventually replace.
Most of my wardrobe comes from Torrid, Chic Soul, Jessica, Ivy City Co., ASOS, Eloquy, and Old Navy. I also buy quite a bit of secondhand from ThredUp, which has honestly become one of my favorite ways to shop because I found some really beautiful pieces there for much less.
Okay, this dress I absolutely fell in love with when I seen it on the model. It is just a tad bit big up top, but I've kept it all this time because I keep saying, well, I'll wear it, I'll wear it, I'll wear it. And I love this dress, okay? I love it. I think it's fine in the back, but in the front is a little bit shorter than I'm comfortable with. By the way, this is from Jessica. I do want to keep this in my collection because every time I try this dress on, I just love it. But with the caveat that I need to find something to put under it that makes me feel comfortable. I don't know if maybe that'll be like biker shorts, or maybe some stockings, or some lace fishnet stockings or something. I'm not quite sure yet, but if I can find something to make this more comfortable for me, it is definitely a keep. Next up, I have this long sleeve. This is actually a bodysuit, and it is from Red Dolls. And then this button up a leather skirt from Eloquy. I love this top for so long, but bodysuits are aggravating for me. So this is going to go to someone else who can get lots of life out of it. And I'm going to keep this leather skirt. I think that this would look really, really good with an off the shoulder long sleeve top and some knee-high boots with some shapewear and some stockings for the winter months. So this skirt is definitely a keep.
There are still a couple of brands I've been wanting to try that are definitely on my wish list, including One Loved Babe and Anthropologie. And I have always loved fashion. I love dressing cute and feeling feminine and looking put together. And I definitely don't think your size, your age, or whatever else society tells you is wrong with you should ever stop you from dressing cute, expressing your style, and wearing things that make you feel beautiful and confident. Life is way too short for that. But one thing that has changed over the years is the way I shop. I used to find one or two pieces that I absolutely loved and I kept coming back to, and I would be so excited about purchasing. But then I would start adding other things to my cart too. Not because I love them just as much, but because somewhere in my mind I convinced myself that more was better. If I was placing an order anyway, I might as well add a few things, right? At least that's what I used to think. And when the order arrived, I had the pieces that I truly loved that I'd reach for over and over again. And the other items were just like filler items. They weren't bad, nothing was wrong with them, but they just weren't the pieces I was the most excited about. And somewhere along the way, intentional living has really changed that for me.
I actually have 3 white and black polka dotted dresses. And honestly, this one just does not exude confidence for me. So it's still super cute though, and it's got a lot of life left. So it will be donated. I had to check the tag, I forgot. This one is from ASOS, in case you are wondering. This jumpsuit is definitely one of my favorites in my wardrobe. It is from Torrid. Sometimes I get comments or questions about being a bigger girl and wearing jumpsuits, and I'm like, does that not mean we can't wear jumpsuits? Because I love jumpsuits. You just have to know what style works best for your body type, because sometimes if you are a longer torso, it can be harder to find jumpsuits that fit you. But other than that, you can totally rock a jumpsuit. It doesn't matter your size or your age or anything anybody else has to say. I think it's great for summertime. It's still nice and flowy and breezy. It transitions really good into the fall time as well. This dress is from Ivy City Co. And my husband says it makes me look like a salsa dancer. And I absolutely love that vibe. This is definitely one of my favorites. I don't wear it very often. I just kind of wear it for a special occasion here and there. But I do love this dress, and it is going to stay in my wardrobe. So I always called this dress my 1950s housewife dress because that's what it makes me feel like. I love this dress. It is from Jessica K. It's going to stay right here with me. This dress is from the brand Feisty, I think it's pronounced, and it is sold at Torrid. You will notice I'm holding it closed because it is buttoned down all the way through, and you can see, I don't like that. I guess maybe you could use it as a swimsuit cover up. I do love this dress though. I love the style of it. I love the color of it. I think it is super cute. So what I am going to do is I'm actually going to take and sew up all this so that way nothing can be seen, and hopefully maybe then I can keep this in my collection. This is my second white and black polka dot dress in my wardrobe. So I love this dress. It is from Red Dolls. I don't really buy from them much anymore. I do occasionally check their website. My only issue with this dress is it has an underneath part here that goes over your bust, and for me that always rides up. So I think what I'm going to do is start safety pinning it to the bottom of my bras, and hopefully that will help because I do really like this dress. I like the way it fits and the way it flows. I think this is just super cute. It kind of gives me like vintage vibes. So I do really, really like this dress. And I want to keep it. But if I wear it next time and the safety pin hack doesn't work, then it will find another home. But for now, it's going to stay with me.
Now when I shop, I still add things to my cart, probably more than I should, but I don't check out right away anymore. I let it sit, I think about it, and then I'll come back and revisit it later. Sometimes I come back the next day, and sometimes I wait even longer than that. And I ask myself some questions. Do I genuinely want this in my wardrobe, or am I adding it because it feels like I should just buy more? And I think that one change has completely transformed the way I shop. Because when I stopped buying filler pieces, I started paying attention to what I actually loved. When I started looking through my closet, I realized something. The pieces I reach for over and over again have similar qualities. They're comfortable, easy to wear, and flattering. And most importantly, they make me feel good. And I think that's why this video feels important to me, because this isn't really about getting rid of clothes. It's about understanding what deserves space in my wardrobe moving forward.
So if I kept trying on all my clothes, I still have all this to go through. We would be here for like next 2 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and put the ones that I'm keeping back in my closet. And then we're going to go through what's left, and I'm going to kind of run through them, show you guys what I'm keeping, what I'm letting go. I'm even going to divide my closet up. What I'm keeping will be on one side, and what I'm keeping but eventually replacing will be on the other side. And I will create a box or something that has all my donation clothes in it. And I have been asked if I would introduce you guys to our dogs, and I will, but I don't think I'm going to do it in this video. I'm going to be filming a video Saturday that will go up next Monday, and I will probably introduce y'all to them then. This is my husband's old Poland shirt, and he does not want to let it go. It's got like little pins on it and stuff, so I'm just going to put it in the back of the closet.
I think so many of us can relate to this because we're constantly being told we need to change something about ourselves, whether it's losing weight or we need to gain more confidence, or maybe you're told that you need to dress differently or follow the newest trends. And if we're not careful, we can postpone our lives waiting to fulfill some future version of ourselves, the version that's thinner or more confident, or who feels more put together or stylish. And while I'm restarting my health journey, one thing I've become really passionate about is not waiting until I reach some goal to enjoy life. Because if we're not careful, we can spend years waiting for the cute dress, or waiting to take the picture, waiting to feel confident, or waiting to show up and feel beautiful. And before we know it, life has passed us by.
These are the only pair of jeans I own. I don't know if I want to keep them or not, so I'm going to try them on with you guys here in just a few minutes. I've got a few things around the house I've got to take care of, and then I'm going to come back with you guys, and we are going to separate this out into a love it, keep it, and a keep it, replace it side. This is everything I just went through, not including what's already in the living room, of what I am going to be donating. These are my items that I'm not sure about, so here in a little bit, it's probably going to be after my husband goes to work, I'm going to try these on with you guys, and then I will make my final decision whether they stay or they go. I have not worn this dress in quite a while. It is from Red Dolls. I do like it. I think it's cute. But I don't think it's one that I will probably... Sorry, I had to wait for my dog to drink his water. But I don't think it's one I will probably keep in my collection forever. I do like it. I do plan to wear it this summer, but like I said, eventually it will probably get replaced. I wish it could work for me, but unfortunately with my belly, and I just have a really long torso, it pulls the front down, and I just don't think it's very flattering. So unfortunately this one will be donated, but maybe I can find something in this color, kind of a similar style that I can replace it with eventually. These are the only pair of jeans I own. They are from Eloquy. I have never wore them. I think I bought them secondhand. And this top is from Chic Soul. And it makes me so mad because I've only washed it 2 times and it has shrunk each time I washed it. So now my belly hangs out the bottom. I don't really like that. So I like the shirt and I do not want to let go of the shirt. So I'm just going to use it for something around the house once it hits the colder months. But these pants, they just, I love a wide bell bottom, but they don't I have learned that they just do not flatter my figure. I need to create shape and balance, and I think it's just too much on me. But I know for the person with the right shape, these jeans are going to look so cute on them, so they're definitely going to be donated. This skirt is a velvet, more like a ruche bodycon style. It is from Torrid, and this top has the puffy sleeves that are see-through with polka dots, and it's from Eloquy. I already knew I was getting rid of this skirt before I showed you guys. I just wanted to try on with this top. I had 2 of these skirts, and for a long time these skirts were my absolute favorite, but they're no longer my style anymore, so I'm going to be rehoming this. But I will say, I don't know if I've ever wore this top, or maybe I've only wore it once or twice. I really like it. So I will be keeping the top. This top is from Chic Soul, and my skirt is from Torrid. Honestly, before I put this on, I thought I was going to keep this skirt, but now I remember why I haven't worn it in a while. It's just not my style anymore, so definitely gonna find it a new home. And this shirt, I think I'm gonna have to play around with this shirt just a little bit so I can find the style and the shape I want to wear it. But I do really like this shirt. I think it's cute. It's very warm. As for the dress I've been wearing in the video, it is gonna stay with me. And just a reminder, all these clothes are what's been donated. I have a friend that wears my same size, so I will take pictures and send them to her, see if she likes any of them before I reach out to our local rescue that does yard sales, and whatever she doesn't want, I will donate to them.
And the truth is, every woman deserves to feel beautiful right now. Not someday after she loses weight, or after life gets easier, or after she reaches some goal, but right now. You deserve to wear clothes that make you feel confident and feminine, clothes that make you smile when you put them on. And that's exactly what I'm trying to build with this wardrobe. A collection of pieces that make me feel like the best version of myself today. Not perfect or trendy, and not what everybody else is wearing, just me. And that's really what intentional living has become for me. It's not about having less or about deprivation. And it's not about not buying anything. It's about being thoughtful and intentional and making room for the things that you truly value in life. Whether that's in your home, your time, your relationships, or your closet. Because at this point in my life, I'd rather have a closet filled with pieces I absolutely love than one filled with things I'm only okay with. I would rather slowly build a wardrobe over time that feels like me than rush to fill it with things that I don't love. And honestly, that's exactly what today's video is about. Not creating the perfect wardrobe overnight or replacing everything. And it's not about spending a bunch of money. I'm just trying to slowly build a closet full of pieces that I genuinely love, one intentional piece at a time. Okay, this is everything I'm keeping. And more in the middle is what I'm kind of not sure about. It's more of a caveat if I can get this pinned, or if I can make this one work with the length it is. And then those over there are going to be more so what I am going to be working on replacing as time and budget allows.
I will say some of this can change. There might be an item that is in my forever keep category that I might eventually just not like the style anymore and it'll be replaced over time. Or there could be something from my keep but replace category that I end up just falling in love with over time and it might get moved over to the keep forever category. But what my big focus is that my whole closet eventually will just be things that I absolutely love. I hope this video answered any questions you may have. If you have any other questions about my clothing or anything else, you can drop it down in the comments. But most of all, I hope this video inspired you to create a wardrobe that you absolutely love and that makes you feel pretty and confident.